demonstration of multi-root project fail with devkit. So we're gonna make a folder for the project and then create two projects inside of the workspace, one classlib and one console application. And then we're going to reference one of the classlib in the app. And then we're going to add some minimal code to demonstrate that the app works within the classlib works within the app. So if we go into our project, there's our app, and here's our library. And then we can run the app. And then we can open it up in code and see that it exists. So we need to add a workspace so that the IntelliSense and devkit know about these projects. So we're going to add folders to a workspace. And it adds the root directory. I've noticed that it's not necessarily necessary, but it doesn't hurt, I believe. So once this loads, it should load. There. So once it loads, it does find the method, IntelliSense, devkit or whatever is picking up on that, and we can save our workspace. And verify that the workspace looks good. Looks good to me. And then let's open up the workspace again. Multi-root workspace. Program. And it's to load the whatever it's supposed to load. That usually works. I don't know why it's not doing it. Oh, there we go. Alright, so the next step is to add another project. In this case, I'm adding a web API, and it also just calls the Greeter.SayHello thing into the code. Let's execute that. Source code, we have this, so that should, work, and it does, compile and run, and it has the hello world ASD output. So now if we open up the code workspace, and we add that new project, the MyApi, that folder to the project. should load the should load it, but it doesn't. It fails here. Current document is outside of any project open. It may limit IntelliSense experience. So it doesn't find a definition, and right, even if I think I can just exit. Yeah, so it adds this in the workspace settings, which it should. And then if I do reopen it, the problem, I believe, persists. Sure why it opens it twice. Just close. So that is that. And if we do the same thing, but we just execute all both scripts and add all 3 projects at the same time, it does work. So I don't know how DevKit or whatever is caching what it caches, but I think that has to do with it. Right, if I go here into this new project with all of the 3 projects in it, and I add the 3 folders, and like this. IntelliSense will, DevKit will start loading. Not sure what that is. But in this case, MyApp, it still loads. That works, right? And then I go to the MyApi program. It also finds it. So it works if you add all projects at the same time. The problem is, I would be fine with this if if you only had to do this once. But like once you start cloning, your project from Git, you're screwed, right? Right, copying projects, what you have to do sometimes, and like if you're maintaining a project with multiple developers, then you just have this problem. So I don't know, like there's something going wrong with the way I think DevKit, or I don't know, something is going wrong in that loop. Okay, that's about it.